Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use the portable label maker. It is here. I just got it from Amazon, and I'm looking at the instructions on the portable label maker. It says you have to go into the App Store and download the portable the app. So that is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go in the App Store and I'm gonna, yeah, that's the QR code. So what I did was I went in and I looked for the QR code, and then I downloaded the app. I'm still looking at the instructions, trying to figure it out, but I did figure it out. I as long as I went and I downloaded the app. When the app was finished loading, I went into the app, and it was pretty easy. But it was what I'm gonna say. It was easy, and at the same time, it wasn't difficult, but it just took some time for me to figure out. This is the app that I downloaded from the App Store, and as I'm in the app and it's showing you, it was the hardest part of it, I would say, was to find the right paper size. I really didn't know what size the paper was, but on the instructions it told you what the paper it came with. It came with a 40 by 30 inches, and now I'm trying to I'm just trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna type hair lotion made with care, and that's what I'm gonna type now. And that, it was just kind of like figuring out, but for most of it, it was pretty much easy, just figuring out how to do it, how to type it, how, just the first time using it to see, how would the letters look. And then what I'm gonna do when I'm finished printing it, I'm gonna keep it to see how long it lasts, and I may even run it underneath some water to see if, the label, if water touches it, if it fades, or maybe even take a sponge and rub over it, because I do make a lot of stuff, and I say, I'm going to remember, and then what happens, I tend to forget, when I make stuff. So the label maker, and I also sell things too, so this will be handy for me. I've bought different label makers, but over time I've had the brother stuff, but that over time that faded, and I've used my printer, my Epson printer, but over time too, it lasts longer than the brothers label maker machine. But this one, now I'm gonna test it out and see how long this lasted, if it's better than the Epson, me printing from the Epson, if it's better than the brothers, or if, I'm just gonna use it to test it out to see, which one is better, because I do need something that doesn't really like fade over time. I need something that will last, even if it's wet with water. It wouldn't, the words, you can always see the words, because I make stuff. I love making things. That's why I created this channel. And sometimes, when you make stuff, the words, it just disappears, and then you're like, what is this? And God forbid if it has something in it that you can't remember, what you made, what ingredients are in it, then many times I have to throw away stuff. So the label maker here is, I'm gonna test it out. This is my first time using it. It was pretty much, like I said, the only thing I had to figure out the paper size, and then to connect the app with the printer, and then as long as I did that, it was pretty much easy. You see, it's telling me it's searching for printer, and that was basically it. It wasn't as hard as some of the other things that I've bought. It took basically maybe like 15 minutes, but the paper size was the most I had to figure out the paper size, and basically that was it. It wasn't hard at all. It was very easy. A child could have done this. It was very easy, and I can't help but say it was very easy. Now when I'm finished here, I'm just going to test it out to see how. No, that's what I'm really going to look for. How long does it last? Does it hold up against some water, which I am going to do. I'm going to run some water, and I might even take my sponge and take the sponge to see, and then I'm gonna put a label on something, and I'm gonna see how long it lasts, because that's what I'm looking for, durability. How long does it last, and will it hold up? Okay, so this is the printer. I couldn't show you how it printed because I was videotaping the app on my phone, but this is it. It's printed. It says hair lotion made with care, and like I said, I'm going to test it out to see how it works. I'm going to run some water to see if the words fade. I'm also going to take the sponge and I'm going to rub it with a sponge to see if it fades, because I do make stuff and I would like something that will last a long time.